When you're going day in and day out from your same apartment building, as anyone knows, at a certain point, you really don't look at anything anymore. But by having the art there, just kind of throws a little enjoyable, pleasant experience and inspiration into your day.
So when a company like ArchCo comes in to build the Motif apartments and they incorporate artists and real art into the design, they're really adding to our whole community.
I'm very much a designer and an artist, which is why I really enjoyed this project. We started trying to decide what artist would we use. So we got in touch with Arlen, and he was really excited about the idea. He and I started going back and forth on what kind of birds we would use. He had an idea for using swallows.
When I was a kid, I remember when I lay down on the ground, on the floor, and I look in the sky and watching these swallows fly and blaze a lot.
So he thought they were the most appropriate to be flying through and under a building and swooping around it. Someone from the team sent me some of Leah's work. She does laser cut panels. She started showing me ideas of doing that using an illustration style that was being used in the Art Deco time period.
And that was really perfect for me as an artist and designer because that's an era that I find very, very interesting.
Her birds are three-dimensional laser-cut silhouettes that move across the ceiling.
Part of the art of that process becomes in how they get arranged on the ceiling as you're putting them up.
We had a fence that separated a public part from the residents' dog park. Leah came up with a great idea of actually laser cutting the fence panels so you're able to see this beautiful illustration.
Each panel of it is one part of a continuous landscape.
The act of plasma cutting, it's this incredibly violent reaction, but the amount of force that you're putting on with the torch, it's almost this like feather-light touch.
I think there's a really nice tension there between the old and the new. And that's when you have work that I think feels truly contemporary.
So he said, I think the other area would be really nice if you just did an abstract. So he laid his idea out flat, and from that point, he projected everything onto the walls. So if you shift view anywhere, the entire mural breaks apart. And when you get in one spot, it all solidifies and makes one abstract painting.
I brought a lot of colors to be more energetic, like bring more life for the garage.
He felt that having an animal that was native to Florida would be nice.
We did some search. I found the Florida Panther. Everyone's recognized that.
When you go into the fitness center, you see it beyond you, and he's looking through the windows at you. A fully painted, one-of-a-kind, one-time mural. You know, when you pull into the parking deck of this building for the first time, you're not going to expect to see this abstract mural that all of a sudden, when you get to one point, forms itself into a single image. When you turn into the Paseo, and all of a sudden you start to see all these little birds above your head. And then the Panther mural, that's just to surprise residents that are going up to work out. When I see how much it really adds to the experience of the building, it really makes me want to pull that into some of our other designs.
It's another place for people to look at artwork, and it makes our community stronger.